Carter is the new leading man of The Bold and the Beautiful. He's now the COO of Forrester Creations. He also has a leading lady by his side. Undoubtedly, B&B fans would love to see more of his family in 2025. Lawrence St. Victor shared his thoughts about Carter's lineage. Family ties for the past decade. Carter was Ridge's right-hand man and best friend. He sat back while his colleagues flourished. Now Carter is taking revenge. He staged a coup with Hope. B&B fans want to know where this behavior came from suddenly. It seems unlike him. Is Carter entering his villain era? Maybe his vengeance comes from his family ties. In a new interview with Soaps.com, St. Victor talked about what he would like to see for Carter in the new year. He could make it happen since he's also the writer of the show. It makes me wonder what is broken inside of him, and that he feels like he has to work so hard to be good, St. Victor explained. That has to come from his family. When I first came on the show, Texas Battle played Carter's adopted brother Marcus. The soap actor brought up a blast from Carter's past. He recalled why he ended up in Los Angeles. He was looking for his family. The Forresters ended up as his family. Carter lost them the moment he took over Forrester Creations. Toxic relationships. Every family has its share of toxic family relationships. That's also the case for Carter and his brother Marcus. St. Victor painted a not-so-rosy picture of their upbringing, which could be the reason behind his sudden competitiveness. I feel like there's something in Carter and Marcus' home life that was incredibly toxic, and for one son, it made him flee to find his real family, and for the other son, it just made him believe, well, if I get straight A's, if I get my law degree, if I do everything right, then maybe I'll deserve love or happiness, he mused. St. Victor believes that Carter deserves to explore his family life. It could give insight into why he's acting like this. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section. On the Thursday, December 26th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Elektra is scared for her life. Apparently, she learns the truth about her friend Remy when she stumbles on his obsessive pictures of her. Meanwhile, Will fights with his mom, Katie, over Elektra's firing. You have to tune in if you want to catch all the surprises. Previously on B&B, Elektra's dream job at Forrester Creations abruptly ended when Katie and Brooke fired her. Elektra didn't understand what went wrong, and the Logans didn't provide much of an explanation. They just said that Elektra isn't the right fit for the company. Ivy thought it was because she and Elektra are Forresters, but they said that wasn't true. Katie didn't want to reveal that she received explicit photos of Elektra. Will was heartbroken to see Elektra so distraught. He isn't going to let this go, especially since it was his mother who fired her. Expect Will to confront Katie and demand to know exactly what happened. Will she tell him the truth? This leaves Elektra on her own to process her disappointment. She looks for Remy, who is always there for her when things go wrong. Elektra finds Remy's apartment and can't believe what she sees. His walls are covered with dozens of seductive photos of her. Elektra is so startled she lets out a scream. Now, she finally knows the truth about who harassed her online back home, forcing her to flee to Los Angeles and start over. Will she get out of there before Remy comes home? Coming up, tempers flare, putting mother and son at odds as Katie and Will clash over Elektra's firing. Elektra gets the shock of her life when she learns of Remy's obsession. Christmas is just around the corner, and we're hoping for a ton of holiday joy on The Bold and the Beautiful this season. The trees are lit, the stockings are hung, and everyone is just waiting for Santa to arrive bringing gifts galore. We hope he has a super special present for one of our favorite couples. A baby makes five. What better way for Santa to spread good tidings and cheer than to deliver a pregnancy to Steffi and Finn? It wouldn't just be a great Christmas present, it would give the lovebirds a reason to celebrate. This would be the perfect time for a pregnancy for Steffi. She could definitely use a distraction from Carter's hostile takeover and turn her attention back to her family. A Christmas miracle. Imagine the joy on Finn's face when Steffi surprises him with the news on Christmas morning. Finn has proven to be a doting husband and father, and adding another little bundle to their growing family would only solidify their already perfect partnership. For Steffi, a new baby would be a much-needed reminder of what matters most: love, family, and the magic of togetherness. Plus, it's about time the writers gave Steffi a storyline filled with hope and happiness instead of endless drama. Family drama on pause. Of course, it wouldn't be B&B without a few twists. While Steffi and Finn might be overjoyed, their expanding family could spark some jealousy from other characters, especially those who are no strangers to stirring the pot during the holidays. Could this be a chance for everyone to come together and truly embrace the Christmas spirit? Or will the baby news lead to even more jaw-dropping moments in 2024? Either way, we're ready for it. Wrapping up the holidays as the snow falls and the lights twinkle, we're crossing our fingers that this wish for a baby comes true. Santa, if you're reading this, we know you've got a lot on your plate, but this is one gift that would make fans cheer. Here's hoping the writers give us all the holiday feels we're dreaming of. Holiday or not, Ridge is not about to put on a happy face. Instead, he grouses to Eric that Brooke sided with Hope and stole the company out from under the Forrester clan. Slowly, guests begin to arrive, first Taylor, then Zend, and talk turns to Secret Santa gifts, and the fact that Pam brought 5 different casseroles. Steffi and Finn enter to tell everyone the kids are emailing Santa their last-minute gift requests. Taylor reaches into the Forrester Christmas tree and magically extracts a box. She presents it to Ridge, saying she's his secret Santa. She presents him with the pen she gave him on their first Christmas together, adding that he wrote her many romantic notes with it, and maybe he'll be inspired to do so again. At Brooke's place, the holidays are anything but happy as she sadly talks to Katie about her woes with Ridge. Brooke wishes she could have explained to Ridge that she only accepted Carter's offer of the CEO position in order to return the company back to the Forrester. Brooke then says the last thing she expected was that in the wake of her perceived betrayal, Ridge would turn immediately to Taylor. Yes, if only there were some past evidence to indicate this is exactly what would happen. Bridget arrives, having flown in from Vienna. As she's getting caught up on the latest gossip, Hope and Carter arrive. Hope apologizes the fact that her mom's relationship got caught up in the coup-related drama. Carter helps break up the tension by breaking out bottles of booze and asking Hope to join him in a taste test. While that's going on, Brooke says to Katie she didn't have a chance to tell Ridge her plan. But I'm not going to give up on him, she insists. Pam presents Donna with not only a secret Santa gift, but, knowing Eric's wife wouldn't get her anything, something she bought herself from Donna. It turns out to be matching pajamas. Pam explains that she and Stephanie always used to buy one another matching PJs, and, since her sister is no longer with them, she bought them for Donna. Pam reluctantly admits she thinks of Donna as a sister. Zend admits to Eric and Ridge that it feels weird being at Forrester without them, but Eric says it's good that he's there to represent the family. Finn interrupts, hoping they can help convince Taylor to lead everyone in singing the 12 Days of Christmas. This isn't the right time to be silly, Taylor insists, but Ridge disagrees. This is the perfect time, they need a little silly. They can deal with everything else tomorrow, but tonight is for fun. In a corner of the living room, Hope and Carter canoodle happily. They talk about how crazy it is that they found one another after so many years of knowing one another. What a wild ride it's been, declares Hope. Carter says it's the first of many holidays they'll spend together, and they share a kiss which stuns Bridget, who clearly hasn't been reading the family newsletter. This is starting to make a whole lot more sense, Bridget says of the takeover. Brooke says she believes in miracles, having had many in her life, and that she believes there's another yet to come. Steffi and Finn are also canoodling, with her saying how fortunate she is to be married to a wonderful man like him. Across the room, Ridge tells Taylor he doesn't want to think about the bad stuff. He just wants to be with his family, which is Steffi's cue to approach, thrilled to see her parents together. I've been saying it for years, she says. You two are so good together. As the episode draws to a close, the Logan sisters and Carter are singing Deck the Halls, but Brooke sneaks away to send Ridge a text. Thinking of you and wishing you a Merry Christmas, it reads, signed with EXO. At that moment, Steffi is making a toast to the gathered Forresters. I know grandmother is smiling down on us right now, she says. I can really feel her presence in the room, in this house that brought us together for weddings and birthdays and holidays. But it feels as if there's extra magic in the air. It really brings out the love for one another. She lists the things she's grateful for, including hubby Finn, and the fact that Taylor is back with them. There is nothing like the power of Christmas, she concludes. At that very moment, Ridge gets Brooke's text. He looks out the window of the Forrester mansion, even as Brooke is looking out the window of her home. I'm going to make this right, Ridge, she tells herself. By Christmas next year, we will be together. She flashes back to last year, when she and Ridge shared a kiss beneath the mistletoe. Zen makes a quick speech, thanking Pam for her cooking, and reminding everyone that the night is about the birth of Jesus. Taylor speaks about how important it is to be kind and compassionate toward others, and how important they all are to one another. Finally, Eric stands, reminding everyone in the room that they are more than a family. We're Forresters, and I want us to carry that forward into the new year. This new year is going to be full of promise and challenge. As long as we trust and love one another, there's nothing we can't do. After kissing Donna, Eric sits at the piano to lead everyone in the traditional singing of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and that sentiment goes double for all of us here at Soaps.com, who hope you and yours have a wonderful holiday season. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa is pulling all kinds of tricks to try to get her hooks back into Bill Spencer. In a preview clip, Bill is outraged to see the horrific injuries to Luna's face during a prison attack. Luna previously warned Bill that he didn't know what it was like in prison. So Luna clearly was planting seeds in Bill's mind. With the injuries appalling Bill, could he pull strings to get her out of prison? If so, that might be a move that Bill later regrets. So let's get to talking about this possibility. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Luna Nozawa's obsession. B&B spoilers reveal that even after being arrested, Luna still was obsessed with Bill. Luna has already been convicted, but she mentioned an appeal. So, Luna is clearly trying to find ways to get out of prison, which explains all her letters to Bill. It seems Penelope Poppy Nozawa might be getting letters too. Luna claimed to need her mommy, then blasted her the next minute to Bill. B&B spoilers. Bill Spencer's confrontation. Now that Bill has visited Luna after the third letter, she knows it's working. At the time of the visit, Luna tried to convince Bill that they are so alike. However, Bill told Luna that he has never murdered anyone, and that is true. Bill has come close, but as far as I can remember, has never actually taken a life. Back to the prison visit. As the guard escorted Luna away, she screamed that Bill didn't know what it was like in there. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Horrific prison injuries. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the next time Bill visits Luna, she will look different. Luna's face will be beaten black and blue. Luna's face also has cuts on it. Bill will be appalled by Luna's condition. Bill will also demand answers from the prison about how they could let that happen. It seems Luna's plan just might work. It wouldn't surprise me if Luna instigated a prison fight just to earn Bill's sympathy. Luna might even have made a deal with another inmate. You'd be surprised what inmates would do for one package of ramen. Yes, one package. B&B spoilers. Freedom scheme. Bill has powerful connections, and even a legal team. At one time, Justin Barber was Justin's lawyer and right-hand man. The two are friends again, and Bill could certainly ask Justin to pull some strings. Justin might tell Bill that he might have to call in some favors, or pay a judge off. Bill might be so outraged over Luna's condition that he tells Justin he doesn't care how it happens, just as long as it does happen. That could be a huge mistake though. Will Bill live to regret it? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that Carter Walton and Hope Logan are licking their whiskers after lapping up all the cream at FC. Their hostile takeover was successful, but the Forresters will not forgive nor forget their treachery. In particular, Steffi Forrester will not rest until FC is back under her family's control. She is livid that a Logan is running her company, and we predict that she will lash out in a scorched earth move meant to decimate Hope and Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoiler. Steffi Forrester is furious at Hope Logan. Steffi blames Hope for the takeover, even though it was Carter's idea. Will she find someone who can tank their relationship? We wouldn't put it past the brunette schemer. Muriel Hilaire has been cast to play Daphne, and the character debuts next month. She could be used to drive a wedge between Cope B&B spoilers: will Carter Walton turn on Hope Logan? Daphne gets a job at FC, and she could turn out to be an industry plant. But in a curious twist, what if Daphne isn't there to sabotage the company, but instead she was hired to sabotage Cope's relationship? In other words, Steffi may have hired Daphne to seduce Carter and bust up his romance with Hope. That would be the exact level of sneaky that Steffi is known for. At the same time, if Daphne gets Carter's ear, she could also be used to convince him to give FC back to the Forresters. Steffi would feel justified in such a ruse, since Carter was shady in signing his name to the FC LLC paperwork. The bold and the beautiful spoilers: will Steffi Forrester sabotage Cope? We predict that Steffi will do whatever it takes to oust the traitors in her midst. At the same time, she will want to inflict maximum damage to teach Carter and Hope, and anyone else who thinks they can hoodwink her family, a lesson that we don't know exactly how the new character of Daphne fits into the canvas going forward, except that she's hired at FC. Tell us, B&B fans. Do you think that Daphne will somehow play a role in returning FC to the Forrester family? And tell us how you feel about Carter and Hope stealing the company right out from under the family's nose. What's amazing about the story is that as it unfolded for the viewers, it unfolded for us, begins St. Victor. For a while, we didn't know how far we were going to take it. Was it going to work? Are they going to get found out? And once you're turning the pages going, oh shoot, we actually do take over. We actually run the joint. I was in complete shock and happy surprise. The motivation for their coup has many levels, explains Noelle. Even though Hope and Carter are saying that what they're doing isn't personal, it is personal to Hope. The actress observes, they didn't want to have to do this. They do believe they're the good guys in this. They're saving Forrester Creations from themselves. They're saving Forrester Creations from small-mindedness, petty vendettas, and a toxic workplace. They think they're doing the right thing for the company by shaking things up and changing leadership and trying to steer it in the right direction. Obviously, though, that is not at all how it is coming across. Hope and Carter are good people, points out St. Victor. They do have a moral compass, but there are a lot of factors that are triggering traumas and all kinds of pain. They're finding solace in each other, because not only is the duo running Forrester together, but have coupled up. Noelle and St. Victor, who have shared scenes here and there in the 7 years she's been on the show, feel it's been a seamless transition from pals to partners. Even though Annika and I didn't work together, we were around each other a lot, and we spent a lot of time together in Rome location in 2023. St. Victor shares, I think it parallels Hope and Carter's relationship in that they've been around each other for a very long time, and when they started their relationship, there were just certain things they skipped, because you know each other so well. I saw fans say, we didn't get the slow burn of the first date, and that is true, but usually when people know each other for 10 years and start getting intimate, you kind of speed up to the finish line of it. And I felt that way working with Annika. I felt like the friendship we had supported us navigating through this. Noelle agrees. It's been really great because we haven't had to find a rhythm. It was already there, she notes. We are a very good yin and yang on set. It's always fun to get to share scenes with someone that you didn't always have the chance to in the past. And in a very deep way too. Lawrence and I love the storyline, and we're so excited about it. So is the show's head writer and executive producer Bradley Bell. There's nothing I love more than taking established characters who have never really crossed in a romantic way and bringing them together, he explains. They have an appreciation for one another already, and you don't have to build the foundation and lay all the groundwork. We know who they are, and in this case, they have common ground in Forrester Creations. Hope is championing Carter's vision for the future, so there's lots of controversy in the air. The surprise romance has, not surprisingly, prompted a lot of chatter online. St. Victor, who also pens scripts for the soap, took to social media in early November to debunk comments that he was responsible for the storyline and the pairing. Lawrence does not have that power to dictate story, Noelle states. None of us do, echoes St. Victor. And if we did have that power, none of us would say, I want to write myself an episode so I can kiss all the actresses. That is not what any of us would do with that power if we had it. But the investment is great, and I understand for some fans, the line gets blurred between Lawrence and Carter. As the year winds down, it won't be the merriest Christmas for the new lovers, who are left out of the festive Forrester gathering. The saddest Christmas party ever, chuckles Noel. Poor Carter is just there amongst the grieving Logan women. But I really have to give Carter props. He is both feet in, and it's forlorn. Brooke and everyone else is just kind of awkward and doesn't know how to deal with the situation going on. I really can't wait to see how it turned out, because it was so much fun filming.